Ah, yes. Let's do it. Let's dance across that
Dance
floor.
across the floor.
Welcome to NFL Nutters Supercoach podcast. Coming to you again for week 9 this week. It's all happening last week, of course. We had a horrible injury to Cam Scatterbo, which is it's quite remarkable the amount of feelings that people have had out there, Ted, for poor old Cam. You didn't even have to be an owner in fantasy land to actually feel very sorry for him. The crowd, who he was at away game for the Giants, but the crowd even stood for him and were he's just one of those players we all enjoy watching and people enjoy watching, and everybody was a bit upset, to you don't always get that sort of respect and feeling, particularly off only about 6 fucking games that you've played. So it was quite remarkable, wasn't it? The feeling that people have had for him.
Absolutely, Bretto. And good afternoon to you and good afternoon to everyone. It was a shame seeing him go. I was really just loved watching him. And to those that owned him, suck a dick. There's a trade gone because he's not coming back. He's definitely out for 6 months.
No, he's gone.
But absolutely, what a pleasure to watch him play this year. He just runs at the full noise. And I suppose, you're going to burn hot like that. You're going to blaze out in in some glory, and see you later. Scats, you're gone, mate. It was a pleasure watching you. Anyway, mate, apart from that, what a crazy weekend for injuries. Running backs down galore.
Well,
ins and outs.
We certainly will be going through all of that in a couple of minutes' time. We always do, we break out with this. How did your team go last week?
Oh, well, sorry, that's really bad reception here, mate. Couldn't quite hear the question. No, I sucked a fucking doodle last week pretty hard. How do you describe it? Probably the round from hell. Everyone I had just did absolutely freaking nothing for me. I had me one highlight. Thank goodness that I just straight up seed JT, and he scored like 72 and I got 144 because he basically doubled me score. I didn't even crack 400 last week. My tail is between my legs. I am not a very good super coach this year. Anyway, loving it, but I'm really sucking. My chances of overall are plummeting, Brad, plummeting. I see you're just cruising along quite well, though, with a couple of cheeky moves and, certainly got some greens for you this week. And I can see you making your way up on the Podmasters.
Oh, look, it's been a slow run. It's just a matter of trying to save money where you can and just trying to sell high, buy low. The old super coach adage. It's not great, but I'm getting there. I'm winning the cash ones I have to win. I actually lost one that I didn't want to lose this week, but I'm hanging in there. So I don't know if I'm going to finish top 3 or 4 in all the cash leagues I'm in, but I'm certainly trying to. That's my aim. I'm not sure if I'm going to get there on all of them, but that's. I'm not. I know I'm not going to be in it for overall. So, but the cash leagues are important to me. So that's really
definitely
that's where I sort of will be coming from at the moment. But there is a few real big questions looming on my team, and as to when do you sell this player? When do you sell that player? And we will discuss one of those, which is a few people have asked about very, very shortly. All right, so I guess we better jump into a bit of news, and we'll see what's happening. Just 2 seconds. We'll start off the segment.
It's now time for the injury report with your host, Big Ted. This NFL injury report is brought to you by George Kittle's Hammy Helper, the only hammy helper you need to fix old tired leg.
Yes, George Kittle's hammy helper. He's nearly a buy now, you know.
Oh, he had a pretty good return now, you know, George. Certainly the hammy helper works.
Yeah.
And goodness gracious me, there's been some injuries and there might be plenty going out to some of the clubs this week. Let's start with the big one, which we started the show with, though. Everyone knows Cam's out. I know you were not an owner, but it's certainly, with that injury out, certainly Tyrone Tracy skyrockets up there in the workhorse list. Any interest for you with the Tyrone Tracy ad this week, Brad?
I probably not. I think I've got a few other sort of ones that I'm sort of looking at. I honestly, I feel sorry for the Giants. I feel sorry for their fans, because I'm going to tell you that you are just going to be joining another New York team that sucks. I think that I'm not even sure. Jackson Dart, he's terrific, and he's been a breath of fresh air, but he runs it so much. I just don't know. He's not a great thrower. I just don't know where this team's now going to be headed. I really don't know. Tyrone will have to probably step up and take some receptions. So he does have that. So he's not just going to be a run only. But yeah, I just don't know how their game script is going to play out. And I just think they're going to get belted from about here on into the end of the season. That's my prediction. I could be way wrong, but it does not look good. His two people that he had there that he could rely on to do something have now both gone down and are gone. So
yeah, well, you are the voice of reason, Brad, and I am the eternal optimist. Dart's going to come out, just go fucking bonkers. Don't worry, mate. Tyrone Tracy will take it up the guts. Dart all day, mate. Have faith in him, mate. He's still got plenty of money to make. Anyway,
well, he's got a minus 7 BE, folks, so he does have plenty of money to make.
He's got plenty of money to make, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The next victim out there, which was carted off, was Quinshawn Judkins, and I know that plenty of people got on him last week, mate. But he's gone with a shoulder. It's not a long-term thing, though, Brad. He could be back by about week 10, so I certainly don't think he's a sell. Have you heard any further news on that? And mate, his possible replacement for 1 week might be like Dylan Sampson. Apart from that, though, he's a pretty low interest guy for me. Any interest for you?
No, very low interest. So I have to admit, and being very selfish, I haven't had a huge ear to the ground a lot on some of his news. The team actually doesn't really interest me as far as matchup goes this week. So, yeah, I probably wanted to stay away from for myself. Yeah.
Glad I didn't get on. Next one here. This is maybe one that people don't know. Saquon Barkley got a bit of a groin niggle. And if you're an NRL